Hello everybody, before we start this video I'd like to give a shout out to 4 people this time. All this week we're doing Sizashi AMVs, Eddsworld, X-Hunter, and TomSka. And for everyone here at Seanster 5 as well as everyone from the Mass Legion and everyone on the Seanster Patrol, I wish you good luck in your oncoming future. Now without any further ado, let's begin your feature presentation. Enjoy! Hello everybody, my name is Seanster 5 and welcome back to another action-filled episode of Seanster Plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy and Duelist Link Evolution Art 5 Story Mode. Last time, after we did a couple of series of duels to save the Yusho Duel School, we had a little bit of a dilemma trying to get into the Art League Championships with Yuya having a very low win rating due to the fact that he had pendulum cards and nobody else had pendulums before. Seeing as that, the Leo Corporation were just at that moment mass-producing pendulum cards as he was in the moment. But he managed to get the wins, he managed to defeat Aura, got himself the win ratio he needs to get in. Then, as we got into the Art League Championships, we then had a little bit of a rematch between Zuzu Boyle and Julia Crystal. Honestly, and I don't know, is it criminal for me to say that this is one of the best duels that I've ever seen in Art 5, to be fair, just to have that bit of redemption, to see the beautiful fusion work, and it may not be as sweet as it was in the anime, but we finally defeated Julia Crystal, and then to wrap up the episode we had a little bit of a heated duel once again with Sylvio, his Senjus, managed to surpass the limitations of Senjus and move past them with our Speedroids. Little bit difficult, but yet again, it wouldn't be a fair challenge if it wasn't too difficult. So today we are going to be carrying on with the Art League Championships as we are now going head-to-head, playing as Shay Obsidian versus Sora Purse, and I believe this is the part of the story where things actually do get pretty intense, because this is where, I think I remember correctly, like Sora kind of loses it a little bit, we learn more about the different dimensions, and we're going to be continuing with making the cut all the way to Obelisk Assault for this week, but, and again, there'll be tons more coming soon, dang, I'm completely stuttering today, I don't know why, but, do I have anything to say? Well, yeah, there's nothing really too much to announce this week, to be fair, other than the fact that I got myself my poke for the Coco today, which kind of made me a little pass out during the week, but let's just say, ladies and gentlemen, for those who did get the poke for the Coco, just know that I've only got one more left, then I'm completely free of the Coco. But that aside, I really appreciate all the support for last week's episode, and especially the support coming up for the series to come. Really do appreciate you guys, all you guys' support, and I cannot wait to share all the surprises that Art 5 has yet to show. But of course, if you enjoyed this video and if you enjoyed this series, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more episodes coming soon. I did do a little bit of thinking on what was going to happen during a certain part of when Dragon Ball Z Kakarot returns, because after the Art 5 story mode, as a little quick reminder to those who don't know, we are going to be doing the DLC free story after the Art 5 story mode, but that's not for a while yet. But long story short, apparently the movie cutscenes for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot have their audio, their speech and their music like merged together, so I can't really separate one without the other. But anyway, we'll worry about that when we get to that. I'm pretty sure that there'll be like something like explaining it when that video comes out, hopefully, fingers crossed. But I digress. Nevertheless, we're back here again with Art 5, ready to continue on with the story, wondering what kind of mysteries have yet to be solved. Wonder what? Oh, there's only one way to find out. So without any further ado, and now that everything's all recapped and all news updates have been thrown into the open, let's begin the episode with Making the Cut. And again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more episodes coming soon. Also, I keep forgetting to give this guy a little bit of a shout out, but I also like to thank Dante Goku Games for giving all of us a deck list for the decks that are about to appear. Without you, then none of the pre-made decks that I've shown in these episodes would have been possible, so big shout out to Dante Goku Games. Hope it's okay. If not, then feel free to tell me in the comment section below, but thank you very much for the deck lists. If you're watching, I hope you enjoyed the show, and to everyone else, I hope you enjoyed the show too. So, without any further ado, let's begin episode 3 with Making the Cut. Alright, here we go. So this is days earlier when Shay met Declan, so this was in what we didn't see last episode. This is the continued conversation. Here we go, back to the voices again. You say you're willing to duel me, but only if I enter the competition?
Correct. That event will single out those duelists who are the best of the best to join my fight against Leo Akaba.
You're battling your father?
It's true that he is my father. He is also our common enemy, and I will stop at nothing to take him down. Among the other duelists who are competing, there is one who uses the most powerful fusions I have ever detected.
Sora Purse. Okay, now this is how he got himself matched up, so it looks like we're about to see what Shay thinks of good old Sora. Here we go. Oh, and there we go, back again, uncensored Nico Smiley, let's do this.
It's time for today's third mega matchup. It's Yusho Dual School Sora Purse versus Leo Institute's Shay Obsidian. I can't believe Shay's dueling for the Leo Institute after all the drama he's had with Julia. Shay was the one who attacked Julia's professor and all those L.O.T.D students.
Right, something weird's definitely going on around here.
The match is about to begin, so watch as our action field spins, even though it's not showing up in the background. Don't worry, it will come up later in a duel. So, looks like we're battling in Neo Heartland City.
What?
What's the matter, Shay? You feeling sick or something?
Don't worry about me, just worry about yourself. Fusion summoners like you deserve no mercy and none will be shown.
Okay,
let's start the show. Indeed, let us indeed start the show. And after a little bit of a conversation with a good old friend from Meg the Lovable Dog I know called Lala, hopefully this deck might prove to be effective. Will it win against Sora? One way to find out. So without any further ado, let's get our game on, ladies and gents. Okay. It's his Fluffles versus Lala's Gimmick Puppets, or Quattro's Gimmick Puppets. Now, for those who haven't watched the series of the Zexal story mode for the channel, let's just say I have a little bit of a pet peeve for Gimmick Puppets after having to deal with them in the Zexal story mode, because behind the scenes, before I recorded the episode, and before I got any cards at all, Gimmick Puppets were pretty blooming fierce, and if it wasn't for the DLC I would have had a little bit of a hard time, but everyone's got to face their inner demons somehow, and if it means playing the very cards that were troublesome in the past, I will now play them now as allies. So, without further ado, let's begin the show. So, let's see what we've got. We've got Condolence Puppet, Send Gimmick Puppets, odd to number, monster, special summon. Okay, so if I play Condolence Puppet, and then I'll send... Well, I'll send Dreary Doll to the graveyard, because that's always like the best one to put in the graveyard. So I'll play Puppet Parade, and then I'll play Swords Revealing Light. Just to be safe, because Sora's fusion monsters, his Fluffles, and his Frightfurs are absolutely deadly unless you have the proper card combination. Okay, so since he has 2, I can then summon... Okay, Yamius puts 3, okay. Okay, you're really setting up the field. So will I. I play Puppet Parade, and I guess if he has like more monsters than I do, I can summon as many Gimmick Puppets as I want. So I'll go with Gimmick Puppet Scissor Arms. I will special summon another one, and the other one is going to be Gimmick Puppet. Yeah, I don't need to bring out the Drury Doll yet, so I guess I'll go with another Egghead. And I will go, the final one being Humpty Dumpty. Oh, and since he has 4 more, okay, I guess I can bring out another Gimmick Puppet, just to be sure. I'm going to bring out Shadow Feeler, why not? So here we go. My full parade of Gimmick Puppets is now on display. So it's Scissor Arms, my Egghead, my Humpty Dumpty, and my Shadow Feeler. There we go. And we've got Swords Revealing Light, so we should be okay. Unless he performs something very drastic, it should be alright too. Humpty Dumpty, no, I'm not going to activate Humpty Dumpty's effect. I'm going to be okay. Alright, okay, he's ending his turn. Okay, now the trick is to defeat him before he performs any combos that might deal serious damage to our Gimmick Puppets. So, good thing that this game has a few contingency plans to deal with such a thing, so And to explain what I mean, I'll start by overlaying my level 4 Gimmick Puppet Humpty Dumpty and level 4 Gimmick Puppet Egghead. And with these two monsters, I build the overlay network and XC summon Gimmick Puppet Gigantus Doll. Here we go, our first Gimmick Puppet XZs of the series. And this Gimmick Puppet XZs is very useful, especially when it has not one but two abilities. The first being, by detaching both of its overlay units, I could target the monster that he set face down and one of his fluffle sheep, and then I can play it on my side of the field as my monsters. Edge Ip Sabers, you little cheeky blighter. But since they're all level monsters, I can now activate Gimmick Puppet Gigantus Doll's second ability. So by sending him to the graveyard, I can now make all Gimmick Puppets I control a level 8. There we go. Alright. Now, the thing about Gimmick Puppets is that they've got multiple Xyz monsters. I would summon out Gimmick Puppet Leo. Unfortunately, I have Sword to Reveal and Light, so its effect wouldn't necessarily work. But since I have two sets of level 8s, I will now first start by overlaying level 8 Edge of Scissors and level 8 Fluffle Sheep. And with these two monsters, I now build the overlay network. Annex Z, summon number 40, Gimmick Puppet of Strings. There he goes. The head honcho of the Gimmick Puppets now reveals himself. And what do I do about Scissor Arms? Or I'll tell you what I could do with Scissor Arms and Shadow Feeler. Since I control all monsters, are clearly Gimmick Puppets, I can now special summon Gimmick Puppet Magnet Doll. And with all three, I can now overlay Magnet Doll, Scissor Arms and Shadow Veiler, there we go. And with all three of these, I once again build the overlay network and XZ summon number 88, Gimmick Puppet of Leo. There we go, and I'll put you in attack position. Now again, I can't activate his effect because it clearly states you have to have no cards in your spell and trap card zone to activate its effect. It would be devastating if I could pull this off, but I've got to be extremely careful, especially since he's got another monster that could be really terrifying. But we got the attack strength, so we should be able to do this. And I am my turn. Alright, if he doesn't play anything too devastating, if he gets out of fright, even if he gets out of fright first, should be okay. Stitcher Reborn. Alright, there we go, he's bringing out his Fluffle Dog, but he doesn't have any Edge It monsters because I stole it via Gigantus Doll, but he is going to play Fright for Fusion. But luckily for me, I have one or two backup plans in case Frightful Leo comes out on the field. Oh my gosh. It's okay then. It's okay. Okay, he takes out our Leo, but that's okay. And even though 3,200 points of damage is somewhat devastating, it is okay. Because now I can then summon Gimmick Puppet Destroy. And Destroy's ability, by destroying him, I can special summon two more Gimmick Puppets from my hand to the field. So I summon another Shadow Feeler and Gimmick Puppet Twilight Joker. Yeah, let's go with Twilight Joker. And then I overlay these two once again to XZ summon another Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Okay, and with this, his Frightful Leo should go to the graveyard. If I do use this one's overlay units, keep in mind that it has both of Sora's monsters. If I use this, then it could be devastating, so I'm going to get rid of his Frightful Leo now. There we go. And with that, I end my turn. Okay. Okay, there we go. He's playing on the defensive here. He's playing a monster face down. And now that, now it's time to get sick. Oh my gosh, yes! Okay. I think we're in the clear here, because now, if my math is correct, and if it has enough attack strength, which it doesn't, which is... Wait a second. Can I use this? Can I play Rank Up Magic Archer Chaos Force? But first not least, alright, let's see, what can I do here? So target one machine once you control it can't be destroyed by opponent's card, but okay, I'm gonna wait for now. But what can I do here? What can I do? I will play it safe and attack with Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Okay, full rabbit, alright. Okay. Playing with your bunnies, okay, fair enough. Alright, next I will then play Drury Doll's effect in my graveyard and banish Gigantis Doll from my graveyard to special summon Drury Doll back to the field. There we go. And with that, I end my turn. Alright, here we go. Doesn't play a Fright for Fusion, we're safe. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. I think we're safe. Alright then, well, let's can we finish this duel? Oh yeah, I think we can, because now I activate Gimmick Puppet Bisque Doll's ability and send one Gimmick Puppet to the grave, so I can special summon Bisque Doll to the field. And now that I have 2 more Gimmick Puppets, I now overlay Bisque Doll and Drury Doll in order to build the overlay network and XZ summon number 15, Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder. There we go, and this is, I think this is Quattro's final ace in the hole. But it's about to get even more devastating as I now activate the magical powers of Rank Up Magic Argent Chaos Force. I then use it to rank up my Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder into a Chaos Xyz monster, thus rebuilding the overlay network. Go Chaos Xyz Evolution! Appear! The mighty and powerful Chaos number 15, Gimmick Puppet Giant Hunter! Now, for those who know Giant Hunter's abilities, then Sora better beware, because thanks to Giant Hunter's special ability, unlike his former number counterpart, by using one overlay unit, I can target one card on his field, and if it happens to be a monster, I can now deal damage equal to that monster's attack points. I send Bisque Doll to the grave to destroy his monster. And with 1200 points of damage, you're now wide open. So now, Gimmick Puppet of Strings, take out Sora and this duel with Celestial Slash! And there's GG! Thanks for coming to the Puppet Show, everybody! I hope you all enjoy the show. But there's still more to come. Alonzi. And after that glorious Puppet Show, I feel like it started off the episode pretty well. But yeah, I've got to thank Quattro for giving us such powerful cards. But either way, I digress. Go Revolution Falcon, even though we didn't use any Raid Raptors in this duel. Burn, blaze, torch the enemy! Ah! Stop it! This isn't how you should duel! Dueling is supposed to make people happy, not scare them! We have a winner! This duel goes to Shay! I can't lose! Not with an XZ summoner! It's impossible! Shay! I want a rematch! You have to duel me! Don't go! Oh, yeah. You know, Sora, you definitely tried your best, mate, with you know, Sora, you've committed yourself into this tournament, to be fair. A loss is a loss, but you definitely have surprised me, especially with you summoning Fright for Leo. But if there's anything that Dueling Quattro has told me, is that you got to be aware of Gimmick Puppets, my dude. You just got to. But now that that duel's out of the way, we could continue right on with the episode with a Dark Reflection. It looks like we've got a familiar face in the crowd. Let's see what happens next.
So let's go and get this straight. Shay's sister is one of the friends they're trying to save, and someone who fusion summons took her?
That's what Yuto told me. Then that means they must think Sora knows where she is. And while searching for Shay, Sora bumps into a familiar person. Bring me Shay! We're the ones who hunt down you XZ summoners, not the other way around. Oh, here we go, back again with Yuto! Here we go, back with the Yuto voice again.
Not happening. I'm going to rescue Lulu, and it starts right here. Let's duel.
Sora! Zuzu told me about Shay's sister. I think they think you know where Lulu is. She said that she heard it from Yuto. You are Yuto, right? Is it all true?
It is.
Okay then, so why do you think Sora is mixed up in all this? If he won't talk, I will. When my people gained control of the XZ dimension, they all fled like rats on a sinking ship. XZ dimension?
We left so that we can fight another day against those from your fusion dimension.
Dang damn it. Can I go one episode on the literature era? But I digress. Let's carry on. You really attacked them? That's right. Back at Duel Academy, I was chosen for a special mission. A mission I won't fail. And this is where Sora had to leave the duel because his duel disactivated and now he's going to get sent back to his dimension. So Bye-bye, Sora. See you around. Bye-bye, have a great time. Huh?
No, you can't take me away now!
Huh? Sora?
Yuto, where is he? What did you do to Sora?
Sora went back to the fusion dimension, his home.
No offense, but that's a crazy story. Like something from a sci-fi film.
I wish that were true. But I was there. I saw it happen. Our homeland was attacked by the fusion warriors. As for my people, they captured them by trapping their souls into cards.
There are other dimensions?
Yes, there's a synchro dimension too, and it has its own warriors. And your world has come to be known simply as the standard dimension.
So let me get this straight. There are 4 dimensions: Fusion, Xyz, Synchro, and Standard. And they're all fighting each other? But why? Why are dimensions all want to do this?
One man, Leo Akaba. Oh, and here we go, it's our boy Yugo back again. It's you. You're the one I've been searching for.
Huh? Would someone mind telling me why there's now another guy who looks just like me?
Your loser buddies aren't here to save you this time. I demand a rematch here and now. That's a laugh. I don't need anyone to save me from a fusion follower like you, No-Go. Oh, he's really gonna perform the... Oh, Yugo's not gonna like that. See, called it. I warned you before! Don't call me No-Go! The name's Yugo! Alright, and his name's Yugo, and we're ready to go. So, I hope you're prepared, Yuto, because it's time to go. Let's do it. Okay, so we're using another deck from a friend of mine. I believe this friend's name is known as Lilith, also a good friend of the Momo Squad, and looks like we got some Adolches. Not a deck I would normally use, but hey, if it works, it works. Alright, let's see what it can do. Oh, okay, so we've got all sorts, but first I'll play Upstart Goblin. I draw a card, but he does gain 1,000 points. Gotta be extremely careful. So now I play the field spell Terraforming, adding Medolce Chateau from my deck to my hand. Next I play the field spell Medolce Chateau. And now I can then summon Medolce Angeli. And with Angeli's effect, I can now tribute her to special summon another Medolce from my deck. Like another Medolce Petting Ancestor? Is that what? Petting Successor, that was it. And now thanks to Successor's effect, I can now special summon another Medolce from a deck, and I'll choose Message Gelato. There we go. And next I will... Okay, I guess I can't do nothing yet, so I'll just play this card face down. And I'll attack with Message Stalio. Okay, that's Phantom Knight Sword, that's dangerous. That's double dangerous, that's 2 swords. Ow! Okay, but thanks to Medolce Chateau, it does come back. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to end my turn there. Alright. Okay, so target 1 Medolce in your graveyard. Okay, target into the deck. If you do, all Medolce monsters you control get 800 attack points, then you shovel all the other monsters. Okay. Okay, I think I should be safe. Unless he brings Phantom Knight to Breaksword, which of course it could be equally as damaging, but it should be alright. Well this... Okay. Phantom Knight to Breaksword. Okay, let's see how we deal with this bad boy. Alright. Okay, Ragged Gloves does activate, so I'll now activate to defend myself, Medolce Lesson, bringing Mangeli back to the deck, and then all my Medolce monsters gain 800 extra points. Oh no, don't get rid of my field spell, no! No! Come on, man! Oh, okay. Well, oh wait a second, I think Butler Rusk will help. I'll play Medolce Ticket, then I'll summon Medolce Butler Rusk, then Butler Rusk's effect activates, letting me add Medolce Chateau from my deck to my hand, and then I can activate it again, there we go. There we go. Next activate Princess's effect to special summon it to the field. And with Princess's effect, I can then special summon another Medolce Hoopcakes. There we go. There we go. Let's see what anything else I can do here. Nope. So now that everything's all set, I guess I will start by building the overlay network with Medolce Buttle Rusk, and Petting Cecil. So, with these two monsters, I create a sweet overlay network and exceed summon Madolche Queen Tiramisu. There we go. And now, with Tiramisu's effect, I can now use an overlay unit to return up to 2 Madolche cards from my deck to my hand. Which, of course, thanks to Madolche Chateau, I can then add Butler Rust back to my hand. And then I can return his Phantom Knights of Breaksword. Doesn't say destroyed, it says return back to the hand, and return this card back to the hand. And since his sword's gone, it has no target. Oh! And I can special summon a monster. Oh yeah, I guess I can! Alright. So I guess I will then special summon Madolche Mangeli. There we go. Mangeline. There we go. And I think that should be enough attack points. If not, then we could always try again. But now, Madolche Hoopcakes. Attack. And then I'll attack with Mangeline. Then I'll attack with Madolche Queen Tiramisu. And Petting Cester. There we go. Petting Cecil. I think that's how you say it. If I'm butchering the names, Madolche players, I do apologise. But I think we're okay. If he doesn't play anything too devastating. No, I think we stopped him from summoning Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, so I think we're okay. Next I play Madolche Message Gelato. Then I'll activate Tiramisu's effect again by putting Cess to the grave, sending both my Madolche cards that are still in my graveyard back to my deck. And then I'll use... Oh, yeah, don't forget about the Chateau's effect. So I then return you and you back to the deck even. And then thanks to Madolche Ticket, I can now add another Mangeli to my hand. Or Angeli. And then I guess I will then also rebuild the overlay network with Tiramisu to perform a rank up Xyz evolution. Appear in all your sweet glory, Madolche Pudding Cess Chocola mode. There we go. And Yuto, if you think a Sugar Rush was bad, then you better watch out for that 3000 attack point boost. So, Madolche Pudding Cess Chocola mode, finish Yuto off, and end this duel with a good GG. A sweet GG, should I say, and there we go. Well, Yuto, you definitely played well. Had me on the ropes. But you know, GG, man, GG. And there we go. So now with 2 surprising wins in a row, let's hope that the final episode will be just as surprising with the deck I have planned for this episode. Or whatever deck comes to mind. Okay, here we go. Let's carry on. No, please, stop! Clear Wing, Spin Storm Sky Strike! And again, we didn't use Clear Wing in the specific duel, but we will use it next time, Yugo, don't worry. Ah! Yuto! Yuto, wake up! It's over! This is yours. Take it, Yuya. Always remember, use your power to keep the world entertained and smiling. I will. For you. Okay, and there we are back in the fusion dimension, and for the first time we finally get to see the man himself, Leo Akaba. Alright, let's do this. After examining the memories of our young spy Sora Purse, we've discovered some very interesting information. The 4th piece I've been searching for. Her name is Zuzu Boyle. Find her and bring her here. Yuri. Oh, and there we go. Even in the first Legacy of the Duelist, I've been waiting for a chance where I get to duel as Yuri, but thanks to Link Evolution, we finally get to see Yuri's full awesomeness in action. Don't know if it's going to be in this next episode, but we will definitely see the power of Yuri very soon, along with his other counterparts. But with those duels going surprisingly quicker than I thought, we are now in the final duel of the episode, and with the Obelisk Assault now about to be underway in a couple of minutes. Again, I really hope you've enjoyed the episode so far, and if you do, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more duels coming soon, especially with the surprises that are coming afterwards. But I do hope you enjoyed this series all the same. So let's waste no more time, and let's get right into Obelisk Assault with another clone of Zuzu. Okay, well at least there's that. I think she was also like a fan favourite among Zuzu's counterparts, but I digress. Here we go. So you're Selena, not Zuzu Boyle. Also, I know there's a lot of people out there who call Selena Serena, but yeah, Serena, yeah, I don't know. It's just something about the dub change to Selena. It just has a nice lean in it. It has a really nice taste. It has a really nice feel whenever you say Selena. But I digress. So, what kind of voice should I give Selena? Well, seeing as that she's more like battle hardened than Zuzu and not all sassy like Zuzu, I guess I could perform something like, here we go.
Zuzu who? Never mind. She's just someone you look a great deal like. So what then?
We've met before.
I am Declan Akaba, Leo Akaba's son. We've encountered each other in the fusion dimension. You were simply the duelist that my father saw the most promise in. Did he send you here as an advanced scout for the impending invasion?
Nobody sent me here. I go wherever I want, when I want, and I answer to no one.
I devoted my life to one single cause, stopping my father's plan to invade other dimensions and create one supreme world. I am assembling duelists who can help me defend our dimension from Leo Akaba. I want you to join me, Selena.
Save it! I'm only here to hunt down and capture those who have escaped the Xyz dimension.
Leo Akaba may have not sent you here, but know this, if you are not my friend, you are my enemy.
There we are, the championships continue, once again back with uncensored Nico Smiley.
The next round, duelists will be dueling throughout the city.
Well done, Declan. Now the public won't know the difference between tournament duels and battles against Leo's forces. Right, which means that there won't be a panic, although our enemy may panic once they realise what we have in store for them.
And another, oh here we go, the debut of Dennis McField, a role by, I think this was done by, I think the guy voicing him, for those who don't know, it's the same guy who voiced Aigami in Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side Dimension, so I think I do, I've been testing a good range around Daniel J. Edwards. Again, I may not be as good as Daniel J. Edwards, but Daniel J., if you're watching this episode, I hope I haven't butchered his voice too much. If I do, it's some sort of impression of him, but either way, here we go, this is Dennis.
Hey there! I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Dennis McField. I think we should duel so we can be better friends, don't you think, Zuzu? How do you know who I am? My passionate dream is to become a great duel-tainer someday. I'm familiar with the Yusho duel score and its most enchanting entertainer. You won't get that chance because this next duel will be your last. I didn't know you had a twin. She looks like me. You must be Lulu. I'm Zuzu. I don't care who you are. I have business with this Xyz fugitive.
Xyz fugitive? What is that?
Don't play dumb. I'm taking you down. Arm yourself.
This girl is clearly all mixed up about me. However, a duel-tainer always accepts the challenge to keep the crowd entertained. And with the crowd entertained, I hope that we'll all be entertained in the progress, Dennis. So, without any further ado, and with every dual disc set and every deck in the dual disc, let us begin the final duel with a bang, shall we? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got here. So we've got Ancient Gears, and we've got all kinds of things in our disposal, so I think I'll start the duel off with Ancient Gear Fortress. And then I will play the spell Ancient Gear Catapult. By destroying my Gear Fortress, I could then special summon from a deck, ignoring its summoning conditions, Ancient Gear Wyvern. And thanks to Wyvern's effect, I can now draw... Oh, but Ancient Gear Fortress effect activates first, so I then add... I could then special summon Ancient Gear Frame to the field. And there we go, draw a card, but first... yeah, again, I could bring... Yeah, again, I've got to be on the safe side, but yet again, I guess I could bring Ancient Gear Box to my hand. See how that goes, and then I'll play Gearbox's hand, get its effect again, to add Ancient Gear Knight to my hand. There we go. And next I will play Gear Frame's effect, send this Knight to the grave, and then bring in Ancient Gear Fusion. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll play Polymerization, fusing all 4 right from the get-go, in order to fusion summon Chaos Ancient Gear Giant Hopefully what Dennis has in store for me won't be too devastating, but if we do, then we can always just restart the duel again. Hopefully it won't come to that. I sure hope it won't come to that anyway. Alright, here we go. See what you got, Dennis. Okay, bubble barrier. Bringing in those flipping bubbles. Alright, and then you got Summon a Monk. And Wonder Wand. Okay. Sending both to the grave and drawing 2 cards. Okay. What? Really? Really, Dennis? Really? Okay. Okay. See how that goes, alright. Go Chaos Edge Gear Giant. Oh my gosh! He just let me get flipping 4,500 points of damage on him. That's blooming unreal. Okay. Alright, but he can't get too overconfident just yet, because he still has his bubble barrier. And if I know anything from Nostalgia Critic, bubbles are extremely dangerous. Oh, and just when I have a flipping ultimate pound, even though, wait a minute, what's this? Wait a second, you can banish this card from grave, top face up control, you control, destroy it, and then, wait a second, but it's unaffected by spell and trap cards, so what? It's unaffected by, oh wait, I can't, well, it's not like I could do much anyway, because it won't let me do it, because it's unaffected by spell and trap cards, game, come on! Yeah, with the program, okay, and I can't do anything, because, Bubble Barrier is protecting his Perform Mages, so the trick is to get rid of all of his Perform Mages before anything bad happens. Oh, you did not. Okay. Okay. Now the thing is, he can... Oh, I got HE Gear Fusion, that helps. That can really help. Alright, so I'll play that face down. And I do have Wyvern in the graveyard, so hopefully it will be alright. Maybe? Maybe? Question mark? Okay, Bubble Barrier does take effect. And I have no choice but to attack his other one, even though it's clearly not going to be possible due to his Bubble Barrier. And I just have a sixth sense to know that one of his face downs is going to be Mirror Force, and he places down a third Ancient Gear. I'll be able to get. I can't like summon any Ancient Gears from the graveyard due to the fact that I need to control no monsters to activate its effect. But you know, it could be okay. Could be okay if like Chaos Edge Gear Giant is destroyed. I can like use its effect to bring something back at least. Oh, we won! We won! Well, GG, Dennis. Well, that clearly wasn't a Perform Mage monster. If that was a Perform Mage monster. Like, I was stuck for a moment. Like, I was legit stuck. Because his Ball Barrier stops all his Perform Mages from getting destroyed at least once for an attack. And since Chaos Ancient Gear Giant can only attack every monster once, it was going to be devastating. But Dennis played a non-Perform Mage face down in defense position, thinking, oh, you know, I hope he doesn't destroy this one. Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, like all Ancient Gears before it, Golem, Ultimate Golem can deal piercing damage. No joke, I would literally thought that was going to be a Perform Mage. Didn't expect it to be nothing other than the Perform Mage. Is that one of our first funny moments of the series? I think it might just be. Because that was totally unbelievable. The guy was playing so well with his Perform Mages, and he just like throws down a flippin' Star Drawer or Star Painter. And he just took 3,300 points of damage, precisely 3,300 points, 3,500 points, sorry. Oh. Well, But that was quite the duel, Dennis. So you did very well. You did very well. Against all impossible odds, you definitely did well. So, let's wrap up this episode, shall we? So, back to Zuzu.
Her skills as a fusion summoner are incredible. Does that mean she's really from the fusion dimension?
Oh, and then here we go. Everything changed when the Obelisk Force attacked.
Selena is absolutely critical to our negotiations with Duel Academy. Send in my strike squadron.
And he's got himself a ninja, which we'll be playing next week, because with that, and that unsurprising turn of events of a duel, that is the end of this week's episode. So, if you enjoyed this video with that unexpected climax at the end, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more high-flying, unexpectedly awesome episodes coming soon, and especially with one coming next week. What am I talking about? But again, I really thank you for all your support for this series so far, and again, I'm looking forward to playing all the Art 5, the Art 5 awesomeness to share with all of you, and I'm very thankful for having you all come and watch this episode today. I really do appreciate your support. After that duel, I wonder what kind of results that we will get, because after that duel, I think there might be some unexpected turns to go. But whatever happens, I'll be more. We'll be sharing it together in another awesome adventure as we now tackle the forces from other dimensions. So, for everyone here at Seanster 2.5, as well as everyone from the Mass Legion and everyone at the Seanster Patrol, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next week where we take on Duel Academy. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you all next week. Have a nice day and a safe week too. Bye bye.